I'm not even gonna lie. If this fight happens, I'll be really impressed.
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. If I tell you I'm no good, you know I'm lying.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? It's your boy, Dr. PGNGM. Praise God to get money back for another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I don't know what time it is. The doctor's in the house, man. So check this out. I just want to give y'all a quick little video, man. We had an announcement from, you know, the camp of Teofimo Lopez. I mean, my bad. Teofimo the fake over. I mean, gosh, Teofimo Takeover Lopez, you know, him in this camp. They have announced, you know, via Mike Coppinger, you know, according to one of the ESPN's lead writers in Mike Coppinger, that he will be fighting Subriel Matias next on March 15th. Now, they are in negotiations. Nothing has been finalized. Nothing is definitive yet. But, you know, they are in talks right now. You know, once they get to the negotiation phase, that means things are heating up a little bit. So, you know, like I said, it's not finalized. No further specificity has been added as far as the particular location or the venue, you know. So we still got some details to be filled out, you know, if the fight ever gets finalized. But that looks good because, you know, just to give you a little history between Teofimo and Subriel Matias. Remember, Teofimo and Subriel Matias were in talks to fight earlier this year around the time when Teofimo fought Jermaine Ortiz, but Subriel Matias injured his hand. I believe it was his left hand, if my memory serves me correctly. But you know, that was some time ago. You know, since in the meantime, in between time, since now and then, you know, Teofimo had a shitty performance against Jermaine Ortiz, and then he had a very lackluster, mediocre performance against a relatively unknown fighter in Steve Claggett, which was supposed to be a tune-up, but it failed to leave any impressive mark on anybody, you know what I'm saying, or to galvanize his fan base. You know, it left a lot on the table and a lot to be desired for Teofimo Lopez. And since then, you know, Subriel Matias on the flip side, since then he lost his title at home in his backyard to the Australian Liam Paro, you know. So, you know, since Subriel Matias has lost that fight, he bounced back against a decent fighter in Roberto Ramirez, who give you a brief background. He had 3 losses. He lost to Carlos Ocampo. He lost to Abel Ramos, who we just saw fight Mario Barrios to a draw. And his 3rd loss was to, 135 to Zepeda, you know what I'm saying, William Zepeda. So those aren't bad losses, you know what I'm saying. Those guys are capable fighters. And, you know, obviously his 4th loss was against Subriel Matias. So that's not too bad of a tune-up. And now he's getting a title opportunity, which is quite surprising. You know, a lot of people thought that if he was going to get a title opportunity, it would be against Richardson Hitchens. But I love this fight against Teofimo, you know what I'm saying. Teofimo Subriel Matias, for those that pay attention to boxing, you can say that this is kind of should have happened before. So it's good that they revisited this fight, and I like to see it in March, man, no matter where it's at. You know, I'm looking forward to this fight. I think this will be a good bounce back. You know, Subriel Matias, even though he did just lose to Liam Paro and he suffered another loss against Petros Ananian, which he came back and avenged, you know, later on, I still think that he has a lot left in the tank, and I'm looking forward to him to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for him against Teofimo Lopez, but this is going to be a difficult fight for him, especially given the circumstances. You know, I will say this: if Subriel Matias manages to beat Teofimo, he's right back in the mix. And if Teofimo beats Subriel Matias, oh man, that's going to add to his already I would say impressive resume from before. It hasn't been impressive lately, but that'll definitely re-galvanize his fan base and strengthen his resume a bit, because it's been rather lackluster, you know what I'm saying, since being Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, you know, and losing to Kambosos. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Are you still excited about this fight? I'm still excited for this fight, you know what I'm saying, regardless of Subriel Matias not losing too long ago and the less than mediocre year that Teofimo has been having this year. I still think that this fight will be good, man. So I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully it actually comes to fruition, but we'll see, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me as always. Just a quick little update. Don't forget to smack that like button, but most importantly, remember, with God we can do anything, without God we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.